Hi, I'm Karen and welcome to my channel, The Natural Vintage. So today I'm going to be doing a simple embroidery hoop wall hanging, just using these already made embroidery pieces that you can get from the thrift shops. They tend to have them in a little pile, a couple of bucks each. If you have a look at my cross stitch pillowcase tutorial, I'll put a link to that video here, but just have a little look, and I talk a little bit more about how I source these types of things. So I'm going to be putting that on the wall hanging. It's a really easy tutorial. Okay, so if you're intrigued on how I made it, do keep watching, and I will show you in the next few steps. Decided to try out a few little designs before I made my final decision on the embroidered flowers. So I'm just using a burlap bag here, and I just cut out the back bit that didn't have the image on it. Yeah, because this is the only burlap that I had. But you could probably get it from your local fabric store. So yeah, maybe just go to your local fabric store and see if they actually do these. I think they do it by the roll. So yeah, it's quite inexpensive. Obviously you can use a different fabric, you don't have to use burlap. It's just that I wanted that natural look to it. Okay, so once I've got the piece actually cut out to the size of the embroidery hoop, I'm going to put it in. I'm actually going to put it in the hoop before I start sewing, because it is an embroidery hoop and it'll help keep it taut and make it easier for me to sew. So just put it on tight. So put it all over. I don't know why I said that the way I did, but you know. Here we go. So as you can see, it's so easy to put on. Now I'm just going to tighten this little screw here. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Just going to tighten this little bit here. And then tighten it. I got this for about $1 from the thrift shop. It's a wooden one. I know you can get plastic ones, which is fine if you like that look, but I like the wooden ones for the more natural look. So what I do is just go round and pull it. Now I am not an embroiderer, okay, I'm no expert, this is just the way I do it. So keep pulling it taut. Make sure it's nice and even. Start to get nice and taut, and then keep, do it that way so you can see it. Keep screwing it in, and then keep pulling it again. So I'm just going to place some pins around to keep it in place, just so it don't move, because it's actually placed in the perfect position. So as I'm embroidering it, it could move, so I'll just pin more further inwards, just so that I can keep them in there while I'm embroidering. Okay, there we go. Look, because it's round, it's going to have these little bits that are going to come up. It's not going to be perfect, but we'll try our best, huh? Okay. So I'm using a cross stitch needle. So it looks like it's a bit, oh, you can't see it. It looks a little blunt on the end, but it does actually go through this fabric, and it's got like a bigger end, like a, that's it, it's called an eyelet. I'm not sure if you can see it there on the camera. I'll try. It's like how close it won't focus. But there's a larger eyelet there for you to thread the thread through. So it just makes it a little bit easy, because this embroidery thread is actually thicker than normal thread. So it can be really tricky if you're trying to thread it through a normal needle. I have done it, but it's painful. There we go. And then, you know what, I don't have much of this, so I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm just going to leave it this length. Maybe it might get on my nerves because I might actually get it all stuck, but I think that's the risk I'm going to have to take, I think. Yeah, because I don't have a lot of it left. Okay, so I've done a cross there. I want it quite wide, so I'm going to do another cross here. I'm going to space them out. It's just going to be holding it in place. Now, you can do smaller ones, you can do more of them, you can do any stitch you like really. You can do the cross just straight, or if you know of any other stitches. I'm not really, you know, I'm not a cross stitch expert, so I'm not even familiar with the names of the actual stitches. So, but I just want in this instance to just do a cross, and I'm going to do them quite wide. So I've completed all the cross stitches here, as you can see. I turn it round and I make a knot. I do several knots because it's obviously burlap's got a very wide thread count, so you want to do it a good few times just to make sure that it's very well knotted at the back and it won't come out. You just cut off all the excess fabric all the way around. And that's pretty much finished. I like to keep it, I want to keep this one simple, but you can add more details to it if you want. If you like what you see, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification little bell, which will tell you that there's new videos coming out each week. I'll be doing 2 new videos on vintage hauls, vintage home decor and vintage craft projects for the home. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.